It's like
this is in the time period that we
complicated question.
Isn't it?
You seem like you know something.
I don't know. There's some stuff that I'm just always on the side of caution of like, I don't know what. Hi, I'm Natalia Dyer.
I'm Joe Keery.
I'm Maya Hawke.
I'm Charlie Heaton.
And we are here to answer the most Googled questions about Stranger Things. All right, let's do this.
Where was Stranger Things filmed?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, and also where else?
And Albuquerque.
And Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Yeah, okay, good job. Sorry, I made it harder than it had to be. Good call.
All right, we're gonna use that.
Good start.
Who made Stranger Things?
Matt and Ross.
The Duffers.
We did.
Why did Vecna let Nancy live?
Good question. I feel like I asked this question.
You did ask this question.
I've been asked-
Sort of a warning. Sort of you're the
Right.
the bearer of bad news.
Go back and tell them what you've seen.
Exactly.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Will Stranger Things season 5 be TVMA? I don't. That's like
Mature
a rating.
audiences? I think it has violence and some foul
I think
language.
it's the same as season 4. Was
Yeah.
Was
season
it?
4 TVMA?
It was. So it's not for kids, except it's also for kids.
Why did Jonathan beat up Steve?
Yeah, man. Why did he?
Did he?
I called you a pervert.
But you
Amongst
were.
other
I
things.
was though. So you were right.
Yeah, but it was.
Yeah. There's
I said stuff
something-
about your mom.
My mom, my little brother.
Oh, you said mean stuff about
Yeah,
your
yeah,
brother,
Yeah.
I mean,
What were Steve and Robin drugged with?
Something Russian. Some Russian.
Miraculous Russian truth-telling poison.
Yeah, exactly.
Truth
Yes.
serum, which doesn't exist, really, or does exist?
I don't know.
Unknown.
That's a.
Unknown.
Why is November 6th Stranger Things Day?
Because that's when Will Byers went missing.
Because that's when we wear pink.
Who does Nancy love more, Steve or Jonathan? I guess I'll leave this to you.
Why did Vecna target Chrissy?
I don't know.
Because he is insecure and he hates beautiful women.
why did Joyce leave Hawkins?
Because she had enough.
There you go.
She got a great deal in the house.
Is the Upside Down air toxic?
Probably.
Probably a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
No worse than Los
And
Angeles.
that, we've all survived going
Yeah.
in the
We're
upside
okay.
down.
Okay.
And maybe it'll come out.
Yeah, like in 30 years,
what
I'll be like, going to
code-
the Upside Down.
What code phrase does Robin and Dustin translate from the intercepted Russian transmission? It's like the cat
Jesus.
is something, the
cat, I remember where I was standing, I remember the whiteboard, I remember the ceiling, but I don't remember.
I can't remember
The pumpkin, I don't know.
Oh, it's about the clock.
The clock strikes the mouse went up the clock. Hickory
Something-
dickory
I
dock.
don't remember.
Why is Vecna so obsessed with Will?
She's jealous.
Yeah.
He thinks that he has emotional feel. He sees himself in Will.
Yeah.
They both
Vulnerable.
have vulnerability, pain.
What song do Dustin and his girlfriend sing over the radio? The Labyrinth song, whatever that song is.
What song?
Never ending story.
Not Labyrinth.
Why did Stranger Things season 4 end?
Because
Why did
it
it
had
They
to.
had no money to.
How?
couldn't
Not
keep
why.
going.
How?
Oh, how?
How?
How did it end? Just like, why did it end? Did it have
Well,
to?
Joe Quinn dies.
The Earth split open.
Earth split open.
Yes.
Vecna died
We
off
all-
screen.
We all stand on a
lost
hill.
Vecna.
We're all on the hill. We didn't make it to the hill.
We
No.
didn't get on the hill.
Where is Stranger Things set?
Hawkins, Indiana,
Hawkins,
a made-up,
Indiana.
a
Place
small
in
town,
a real state.
small town America. When did Stranger Things first come out?
I think it was
2016.
July, maybe?
Oh, it was
2016 was like the summer of 2016.
I remember
2016.
2016, the year I graduated high school. Who dies in Stranger Things?
We got Bob, we got Barb, we got Billy,
Lots of bees.
we got Benny,
We got Eddie.
we got
Benny.
Joe Quinn,
Betty, Betty.
Fred. And
Fred.
Benny's got
A lot of Russians.
a lot of Russians.
Yeah. Nice.
Thought it would be a cool new way. Not really. Who's the main villain in season 5?
Vecna.
Yeah. Lord Vecna.
How did Henry become Vecna?
Millie exploded him and locked him inside the Upside Down, right?
Oh.
And then because he was just he was the guy, and then he became the monster when he got trapped in the under layer.
Yeah.
What season do Mike and 11 break up?
It's 3. I had 3 at the mall because they all break up at the same
right,
time, and then
right,
the
right.
girl that they go on there, yeah.
Is Henry Creel the Mind Flayer?
No, right? He controls the Mind Flayer, but I don't think he is the Mind Flayer. I think
Well, he
Vecna and the
is-
Mind Flayer are
isn't-
different.
Well, I think,
Are they all one?
are
I
we...
think they are one.
Well, they've like become one, but I don't think they're the same thing.
This is where I get like, what can we?
What is 11's favorite food?
Waffles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was Barb's body ever found?
yeah.
No.
Yes. In the Upside Down, I think. Yeah. What do you mean found?
Like
Like
taken
returned back?
No.
No. It was seen again.
What's the deal with Steve's hair? You tell me, man. You tell me.
How did 11 open the portal to the Upside Down?
Doesn't Vecna open portals by killing
How
people?
did 11 open the portal? Did she not open it when she pushed him through?
That's what I.
That's
thought.
like how she
But
opened.
also, she was in the
right.
tank. Remember, they were in the tank, and she originally cracked open.
Yeah.
Within the.
I will talk into my lapel. Hello. Where's your mic?
Yeah, you're just talking to my people.
I'll move really
This seems
close.
like a really great plan.
What were Billy's last words in Stranger Things?
No.
No.
No idea. Okay.
Baker. He's Australian.
Who does Dustin say his girlfriend Susie is hotter than?
Oh,
Phoebe Cates.
Most famous line in Stranger Things. Do you have a line that people yell at you on the street? Is there like something that you said that people yell at you?
Sometimes people. Wow. Sometimes people.
What do they yell?
What do they yell?
yell? No, but it's a line that everyone gets you to sign.
Yeah, what do they make you sign?
You shouldn't like things just because people tell you you're supposed to like them, which is always a long thing to write.
That is a long thing to write. Mine is ahoy, which is way easier.
Boy, it's like.
Like, have a nice day.
Why is 11 called Jane?
Because that was her adopted name. Right?
That was yeah.
That's her.
Yeah, is that her
It's like
given
Jane
name?
Doe. What's the name of the mall in season 3? The
Starcourt.
Starcourt. Yeah.
Are Lucas and Max dating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still.
Thank you.
Is Brenner 11's father? No.
No.
What college does Nancy choose in season 4?
What colors?
College.
Emerson.
College.
Emerson.
Why did the Russians beat up Steve and not Robin when interrogating them?
Great
Because
point.
the Duffers don't like putting beat up makeup on ladies.
There you go.
And they love
They
to beat
love
him
beating
up.
Joe up.
Definitely.
And
They
maybe the
definitely.
Russian soldiers are misogynistic and they don't. Is it misogynistic not to beat up women? Probably not. That doesn't make any sense. But somehow it works. Okay, never mind.
Is Robin from Stranger Things LGBTQ?
Yes. Why did Nancy break up with Steve?
I don't know.
I think they just started growing different directions.
Yeah.
It happens. You
It
grow
does
apart. How did one get his powers as a kid?
You'd have to ask the Duffers
I think
that
they were
one.
kind of like given, just
Natural.
like a natural sort of
Didn't he
Full-on
like?
real
didn't he like
superhero.
start by killing
animals. That's very serial killer style.
Yeah, and then that obviously.
Yeah.
Why did they use Kate Bush in Stranger Things? Because she's great.
Yeah.
Wow, you really are throwing this right on back.
Will Stranger Things have a spinoff?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it.
What is Will's D&D name?
He's
Will
like a
the
wizard.
Wise.
Will the Wise. Yeah.
I have a question. How long did you guys think, if ever, that it was D and D?
Oh,
Never?
never.
Cool.
Sorry.
Did the Upside Down always exist?
No.
Is this also anything that we can't really talk
I think
about?
no, it was created when she touched the Demogorgon.
Yeah.
Upside. Yeah.
When she...
Because
It's
it's
like a- it's like
this
a-
is in
This
the time
is a
period
very
that when she
complicated
first...
question.
Isn't it?
Like,
Natalia, you seem like you know something.
I don't know. There's some stuff that I'm just always on the side of caution of like
We're
I
trying
don't
not
know
to get
what.
sued.
why is the Upside Down stuck in 1983? I'm not saying that. I'm not answering
I think
that.
that's allowed. You're allowed to answer that. It's stuck when it was made.
I guess we can say that.
Where does Argyle work as a delivery guy?
Pizza. What's the
Surfer
pizza place?
pizza?
Surfer Pizza. Surfer Boy.
Surfer Boy Pizza.
Surfer Boy Pizza.
Where's the name of the lab where 11 was held?
Hawkins Lab?
Right?
Dr. Brenner's child,
Evil
evil
lab.
child
The
emporium.
lab is the
It was like the
Wait.
the Nina
Willy
project.
Wonka's
That
chocolate
was-
factory.
No, but that's in Santa Fe or
Yeah.
Albuquerque.
What's it
Electrical Hawkins National Laboratory.
Oh, okay. We were close.
Laboratory?
Yeah.
Sounds a little closer than the made-up ones than I thought it would. Why did Dr. Brenner experiment on kids?
I have no idea.
God.
Because kids make for good television. They're good heroes.
They're malleable. How did Dr. Brenner recreate One.
Well, he was like doing all these experiments on these children to sort of bring out the same sort of
Qualities in them.
Exactly.
That he saw in one.
A lot of
I guess that's how he did
manipulation.
it. Through there are a lot of tests.
Through tests and some
Experiments.
scientific.
Science.
What two
Science.
things did Hopper say that mornings are for?
Coffee and contemplation.
But coffee
Classic,
first.
but
no.
Who was Eddie Munson based off of?
Joe Quinn. I don't know who the. You mean the
Based
character
off of-
who's
Yeah,
based
who's he
off
based
of?
off of?
Were we all based off of
Ozzy.
someone?
I don't know.
Kind of.
Are you Nancy Drew?
I was told, well, no, Nancy, or like Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street, Nancy, a little bit or something.
Is D'Artagnan a baby Demogorgon? Yes. What drink does the Russian scientist love in season 3? That's Slurpee or slushy. It's like a cherry slushy.
It's a white Russian
White.
disguised
White
as a
Russian.
cherry slushy.
Ooh, what is the Hawkins High mascot?
Tigers.
Tigers. Go Tigers.
Why did 11 lose her powers?
Yeah, tell us, man.
She lost them when she got attacked by that.
She got that thing in her leg.
Yeah, she got
Yeah.
that like stinger in her
Gross.
leg
Mm-hmm.
from the monster. But I don't know.
And that thing took her powers away?
I guess so. Yeah.
was also
She like
a
overdid it. Did
confidence
she
thing,
overdo
too,
it?
right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? I need to rewatch the show, man. I haven't seen it in a while.
It was a confidence.
Okay.
I'll just see myself.
Perfect.
Okay, wow, that was a lot of questions. Thanks for watching.